come away there, so I'll just pop that to the side. So with your oyster, would you like to keep or would you like to donate the shells here? Does it mean a difference in colour? It means that it's a different time range in oysters. So as I've described in the past, Michelle, obviously oysters can be in the water for like up to 6-7 years. So it just depends on when, because the pearls inside are dyed pearls, depends on that what colours were dyed inside. So the time period won't change the colour, but for example, like I said, that we had loads of sea blues come out at one point and now they're rarer, and it may have been that on this month sea blues were done and say for example yellows, and then a month later this colour and this colour. I don't know how it works, I'm assuming, and then obviously when they're harvested it's like that. So it may be that you may not then have the sea blue and the yellow done again until the next round. So that's why sometimes we do go through like a stint of colours at sometimes. So with the oyster, so I can't speak today, with the larger oysters, it doesn't mean that the colours would be different, but it may mean that it's at like a different point of harvesting. Does that make sense? I don't know if I explained that correctly, but hopefully you understood. Right. Oh, I can hear them beautifully. Now actually, if you look, I can see a slight slit there, so it's not open at all, it's just, I think from where it's got older, it's sort of got, yeah, you can see the shells already coming apart. So this was definitely an older oyster. Oh wow. Okay, so I'm going to put this down to open him. Okay, so I can definitely see it's very dry in there. Oh my gosh. So there's your mother of pearl. So these were sent to me by accident, and I have said I'd keep them, and obviously you guys have been okay with them. I'm actually just going to remove that bit. So that is actually the flesh. There's nothing in there at all, and I'm just going to pop these out. So that wasn't necessarily a squidge, just because that one was very old, but I hope we're going to be happy with the pearls inside. So very different type of opening there, but I hope that's okay, Nicola. Let me just count these though. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. So I am still just going to give them a quick wipe over. And that is definitely what the inside of an older oyster could be. Now sometimes, so obviously that one's dried out, sometimes an older oyster can liquefy, if you like. So that's where sometimes the smell would then come from, if they go into a liquefied state instead of a dried out state. So I don't know what makes it go either way, but yeah, it's one of those. Okay, so let's go through these for you. I'll pop the darker ones towards the top of the sand, lighter ones towards the bottom of the sand. So the one at the top, first one, is a two-tonal gunmetal. So he's got silver areas in there as well. So darker and lighter silvery tones. You've then got a chocolate silver, so a base chocolate with a silver overtone. A silver bells, so a lighter silver shade. And another silver chocolate. So this first one was a chocolate base with a silver overtone. This one's a silver base with a chocolate overtone. So hopefully you can see the difference there. And then another chocolate. For darker pearls then, I think that is it there, because then if we move on to your blues, this is a midnight blue. So midnight blue. You've then got a TARDIS blue. A two-tonal I'm going to say two-tonal icy and purple, so icy blue and purple. So there's the icy blue. Now if I move it round, can you see there it goes into like a slight purpley shade, so blue and then purple, so two-tonal icy blue and purple. And then you've got this pastel sky blue as well. So this one's a base cream with a slight blue overtone in areas. Sorry, I've just seen one of the little spiders. I just need to move over there. Okay, so the cream with the blue overtone, sky blue there. Then moving from there, let's do your lavender. You've then got a grape purple, a silver grape purple, a pinkle, so base pink with a slight purple overtone. Now I know you can't see the purple massively there, but if I put the pink next to it, you can then see the purple, if that makes sense. So you go from the purple to a pinkle, which is a base pink with a slight purple overtone, then a bright pink and a blush pink. Okay, then let's go from the pinks to, let's do burgundy red, so slightly darker burgundy red. You've then got a watermelon, so a brighter watermelon, slightly lighter watermelon, and then a coral. A autumn peach and green pearl, so autumn peach here, then that flash of green there, so autumn peach and green pearl. I want to say a lemon yellow and green as well, so base lemon yellow with flashes of green on him. I'm just readjusting, is that just my eyes or can I? No, I'm pretty sure I can definitely see green on him. So base lemon yellow with a green overtone. You've then got a two-tonal apple green. So actually next to him you can definitely see that that's a yellow. You've then got a sea blue, a forest green, and you're ending on a gold. Okay, I'm just going to bring these other two over. I'll pop them at the bottom. Right, Nicola, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy with these, then they are of course yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. I'm sorry that the oyster didn't have much of a squidge in it. Yeah, I hope you're happy with the colours. I didn't ask before, are you happy for me to measure the largest and smallest, or would you like me to go through and measure them all? Largest and smallest is fine. Okay, so I'll need to know which two you'd like on your jewellery, which two you would like on your fittings, and then if there are any colour swaps you'd like to do, please let me know. If you would prefer to wait and take a screenshot and email me your colour choices across, that's absolutely fine as well. Okay, so just let me know what you would like to do. So largest and smallest then. Visually smallest, I'm going to try that yellowy green. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The hot pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And we'll try that two-tonal blue as well. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. So the smallest is a 6.5. Largest, I'm going to do the two-tonal gunmetal. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And I've got to measure that TARDIS blue. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. So smallest is a 6.5. Largest is an 8. Sorry, I'll try keep it still. There you go.